Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Running inside, it's Wingo.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Berry. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Levitt. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's Arch to throw. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They go play action with Manning. Sends it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Manning. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, then he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Now improvising. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And this can happen on those 3rd and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big 3rd down conversion.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. Looking left. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Berry. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Inside the 40. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! This defense
That's what you get for playing around, bitch ass nigga.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
What a motherfucking turnaround, nigga.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Try the right side with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Makes a grab and room to run. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Longhorns have moved it inside the 20. They'll send the back in motion. Arch is going to throw for it. Quarterback moving. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Motion from the back. Throwing Manning. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a motherfucking
Setting
comeback.
up for the extra point and the top.
Nigga, hey, a nigga could have been down 21 zip.
So that scoring drive
They got that
took only
pick six, and they got the 1 yard
and
line.
it was finished
Can't
off
make
with a
this shit
2-yard
up.
touchdown toss.
Can't make this. You can't script this shit no better.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Berry. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before
Your
the
dumb
half.
ass had a fucking touchdown, stupid ass nigga. Yeah, you had a touchdown, nigga. You trash. You had a whole touchdown, nigga. You had a whole touchdown that just went to the floor. You dumb in the bitch. That's what you get, nigga.
And the Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. A give to Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Brown has it. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Manning with a play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Trying to run, it's Smothers. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn. And with that, they've got the lead here in the
What a
second
fucking
half.
turnaround, boy. That's how you flip the
Timely
script on the
decisions,
nigga.
effective play
14
management,
zip,
helps them
almost
get in the end
21
zone
zip.
after that marathon
To
drive.
21-17. Got this nigga glad to kick a field goal. Like, goofy ass nigga.
They needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Paul.
This nigga went from up 14 zip, almost going up 21 zip. So this nigga happy to get a field goal. He was a bitch.
Zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Snagged it, and there's running room.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Just feeds the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Hauls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Running inside. It's Berry. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They feed him again, and he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
It's complete on the right side. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last two plays.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, I know it
weak
hasn't been
ass shit out of here, nigga. Lockdown shit, bitch.
But his decision-making has been
goofy
good
ass
enough
nigga.
to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And that's a play the quarterback.
I got the dub. What a comeback. What a comeback. Comeback for the book.
All you got was 3 points, nigga. You was up 14-zip.
To get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Line getting set on second down. Sends it back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost.
Come back at it,
That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Come back at it, dog. Give me my respect.
Stepping up to help this defense on third down. Gonna run it. It Smothers. There's a crease. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the
Give me
mark.
my respect.
Timeout called by the
It's time to
defense,
give
and
me.
the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Working that left side now. Across the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
That's how you end a football.